Welcome to day one of Torg Gaming Expo. Let's check it out. Okay, Torg 2023. A lot of vendors, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of good people we met. What did you think of Torg 2023?
It was pretty awesome. Like you said, the vendors, the people we met. The vendors is one of my favorite parts. Of course, that's the convention.
Right.
And so many to choose from. A lot of goodies and
A lot of different stuff.
Yeah, arcade was fun.
And the museum, what did you think of that?
Oh, that was pretty sweet. And seeing the old classic, it's like relic.
Right, up on the wall and stuff, and just seeing over the years of what things were like.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, we're going to start off with our first little interview we got of Torgman and the Hoarder. Let's check it out. I'm Brian with Retro Trade, and welcome to Torg 2023 with Torgman.
Oh yeah, baby!
And the Hoarder.
For the Horde!
So what do you guys recommend for everybody at Torg today?
Just have fun. Come out here, enjoy everybody. It's a great con. It's for everybody.
Torgman.
Grab as many games as you can and hoard them all.
Hoard them all. Torgman, what do you say about that?
I'll stop him.
He'll stop him. All right, guys, enjoy Torg 2023. Okay, so Torgman and the Hoarder. Good interview. What'd you think?
I had a great time. I'd seen them around and getting a crowd all pumped.
They were good. Torgman had a megaphone, and he was just pumping the crowd up the entire time. And we did pick up something good at Torg. Torgman, the NES game.
The homebrewed NES game.
So yeah, they made their own game, and it's actually pretty nice. I put it in a protector sleeve because I would show you gameplay, but I haven't opened it. It's still sealed. And I think we're going to keep it sealed for right now and, just let it move on through the future, and hopefully it works. So we met a lot of different cosplay guys.
Yes.
And we'll show some of them on the screen here as we're going. I mean, there was guys, the Halo costume guy.
Master Chief.
He was good.
And someone dressed as Jill Valentine from Resident Evil.
We got to meet a lot of different ones, and it was a good time. And then we spoke to some of the cosplay judges.
Oh, that was awesome interviews.
So we'll give you guys them interviews and let you see what the judges are looking for. Let's check them out. So I'm here with a couple judges, Dr. Andy and Megan, and they are judges for the cosplay for the 2023 Torg Gaming Expo. So guys, what kind of stuff do you guys look for in good cosplay people?
So I personally love to look for like neat sewing. I do a lot of sewing stuff. Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Andy?
So I'm an actor, and I like to see if people actually put like character into their costumes, because I think that's one of the most fun parts of cosplay, is to actually get into character for said cosplay.
Okay. So one more other question: do you guys do competitions on your own? Do you guys have you guys ever won any?
Yeah, I've won a couple a couple different things. I've gotten a few novice awards, and I've recently started competing in journeyman level. So I've gotten one award with that.
Okay, and Dr. Andy?
So I've been competing in character cosplay contests since 2018, and so far I've won in 2019. I didn't enter anything in 2020 because of COVID. 2021 I got 3rd place. In 22 I got 1st place, and then in 2023 I recently got 1st place in Colossal Con East in character cosplay contest as JFK from Illinois.
So, some exciting judges here and some exciting things going on at Torg. So if you guys, one more thing, if you guys could give any new cosplay any advice, what would it be?
Allow yourself to make mistakes. That's how you learn.
Okay, Dr. Andy?
Kind of bouncing off of what Meg said, don't put yourself down, because the fact that you're actually making a costume, and you're actually entering a contest, I hope you're giving yourself some big props there, because even if you are not proud of yourself, I'm proud of you for that. You are doing amazing.
All right, so this will conclude the interview for Dr. Andy and Megan. They'll both be the judges here at Torg Gaming Expo, so come check them out and show off your costume to them. Okay, I'm standing here with another judge of ours here at Torg, Elk. Elk, can you explain how you got the name Elk?
Yeah, so Elk is actually the English version of Mohe, because I am Eastern Tulagi native.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And I see a lot of detail in your costume. How long did something like that take you to set up?
Well, actually, I did this yesterday, start to finish.
So one day?
Yeah, I did this start to finish. As you can see, I have Springtrap here, but he is out of commission, so I needed another video game cosplay, so I put together all this foam and everything, yeah.
All right. So for anybody coming and being judged by you, what things do you look for?
So I really look for acquired skill. So I want to know what you learned to make it, what you already knew, what you had to source, like, you know, all the nitty gritty, and I just love the details. Seeing some hidden details or hidden meaning behind stuff, like that's, you know, really interesting to hear about, and like it adds a lot of depth to your character. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So with all the cosplay out here, even the casual and the competition ones, what would you say to somebody new that was coming into cosplay to boost their character?
I know a lot of people come in here with a lot of nerves, but it's really important to remember that we're all nerds. Like, I mean, you know, I get paid to dress up, so, you know, we're all here because we enjoy the same things, and I may be a judge, but I'm not judging you, you know, I'm just judging your craft and everything, and everyone starts somewhere, so, you know, we love to see it no matter where you're at.
Okay, so this is Elk, and if you do not follow Elk, you need to. So definitely get with her. If you are in Torg 2023 this year, come and see her and take some pictures. All right, thank you guys. Okay, so the judges. I mean, amazing detail to their costume. They explained a lot of what they were looking for. I mean, you couldn't ask for better judges.
Yeah.
I mean, there was Megan and Chase and Dr. Andy. What'd you think of them two?
Oh, they're pretty cool. The dog, Chase, cutest dog ever.
And I didn't get to mention Chase in my interview, and Megan, if you're watching, I do apologize. But Megan and Chase and Dr. Andy they were excited.
Yeah.
They were good with their character. They were fired up. It was just a good interview with them.
I like how they gave pointers and stuff to
To the new cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anybody doing new cosplay, they were really good and really helpful. And Elk
Elk.
was a good interview as well.
Yeah, I asked her a question before the interview about her eyes because they were all red. She said they were really expensive contacts.
And I'm sure a lot of them cosplay
The whole
costumes.
eye.
I'm sure a lot of them cosplay
Yeah.
costumes are they're pricey.
Yeah.
And these guys take a lot of detail into these. So if you guys get to see people actually doing cosplay,
Get your pictures with them.
that's what they
Yeah.
want. You know, come over and get a picture with them. They work so hard on their costumes.
It's not like it's in Times Square. They're not going to expect money.
Yeah, that's a rough one there too. Don't ever get pictures with them, but that's a different show, different story. So we got to see a lot of vendors too. We're
Yeah.
gonna jump into some vendors
Yeah.
here, and we're gonna speak with BD Retro Mods. And if you haven't seen his work, he's amazing. So let's check him out with BD Retro Mods. Brian.
Yep.
Hey, Brian, can you explain what you're selling here today at Torg?
Yeah, I'm selling a variety of custom-made controllers that I do for ranging from Atari 2600, Odyssey 2, clear up to the Nintendo Switch.
Okay. And now you make these yourself, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yep.
So, hey, Brian, what is your favorite part about Torg, and why is that?
My favorite part about Torg and really all gaming conventions like this is just being able to see my peers and folks that are really interested in the retro gaming community, get to have good conversations with them and share the passions we all have with it. So.
Okay. So, I gotta ask, because the fans always want to know, what is your favorite gaming console, and why is that?
My favorite gaming console, I would have to say, I'd say it's probably the Sega Master System. It's the one I really like. I mean, I didn't grow up with one. It's one that I experienced probably about 6 years ago, and I really enjoyed the library of that, and followed by probably the Atari 7800, because I really like what the homebrew community is doing with that console.
Okay. So, do you mod any controllers for that system?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so I make a variety of different controllers for both the Master System and the Atari 7800.
So, okay, Brian, if these people wanted to get in contact with you and get a controller made or have one shipped out, how would they do that?
Yep. You can just go to my website, bdretromods.com. I have an Etsy store that's linked on the site, or you can email me directly and we can do a direct order.
Okay. So I'm Brian. This has been Retro Trade. This is Brian with BD Mods. Thank you for the interview.
Yeah, thank you.
And enjoy your day.
Yeah, you as well. Thank you.
So, Brian with BD Retro Mods. If you've not got a chance to check out his work, do so. Like, top notch, top of the line.
I agree.
He had controllers for all kinds of systems.
That would probably be the best thing. It's so awesome that you get to play with these arcade sticks, custom-made arcade sticks with any console.
And he definitely had it all. He had dog bone controllers. He had Atari controllers. If it's a controller, the man can mod it.
Yeah.
And they look amazing. It's well worth it. If you've not got a chance to check him out, please do so, and we will put him in the description below. So make sure that you go, and if you're looking for something like that, or if you got a broken controller, hit him up. He'll work with you, and he's good. And I want to consider him as a friend of Retro Trade as well. So definitely, check out his work.
Yeah, the next best thing, the panels.
The influencer panel. So the influencer panel. Now, these guys are all YouTube guys and girls.
Yes.
And they are amazing. Their channels are amazing, and we will put them in the description below as well. You have Mystacles, you have Jay from SquarePegs, and GamerAhmer. So these guys and girls are amazing. Their channels are amazing, and please, check them out. Like I said, they'll definitely be in the description. And let's get to our first interview with them. Here's Mystacles. So I'm here with Mystacles from YouTube. Mystacles, can you describe your channel and what kind of content you make?
Yeah, I'm a variety retro gaming channel. I do everything from discussions, reviews, streams, long view streams. I do a little bit of everything on my channel.
Okay. Any key points that you have had on your channel? Any milestones that you've reached, or anything, awards you've got or anything?
I haven't gotten any awards or anything. Doing this panel today with Jay Malone and GamerAhmer was pretty awesome. It's definitely going to be, one of the high points of my channel. I've only been doing YouTube for about a year, but almost at 1,000 subscribers. That's definitely going to be a high point when I get to it. Surpassed 250,000 views, so that was kind of a high point for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say those are probably my biggest ones. The biggest thing that I've actually brought home though from YouTube is meeting all the different people from the community. Getting more engaged in the community.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a good community. I mean, the retro community is very good. I mean, all these people here are all here for the same reason that we do our shows.
Yeah, it's a very positive community.
So it's definitely very positive, and everybody's willing to help you out.
Yeah.
So, how many years have you been coming to Torg, or is this your first year?
Third.
This is your third year at Torg?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could recommend one thing to all these people coming to Torg, what would it be?
Don't rush it. You know what I mean? Don't rush in the door like, you know, I'm here to buy this, I'm here to buy that. You know, because when it comes down to it, you can order a lot of stuff offline if you need to. The main part of the experience is coming here, interacting with all the different vendors, getting everybody's raw, unfiltered opinion on the floor from the YouTubers in the panel, from the specialists in the trade, the gaming industry, all the different, you know, gaming historians that come through. All of it together is really what makes it a special experience.
Definitely, definitely. Now, if you could go back and pick one of your games, one of your consoles, what would your console be, and why would that be your favorite console?
Easy, Sega Dreamcast and Shenmue. To this day, the Sega Dreamcast was the first console I ever got day one of release.
Okay.
9/9/99.
So you got the date.
Yep.
9/9 of 99.
Yep. It was an awesome campaign launched by Sega back then, the 9/99 campaign, and I remember that day like it was nothing. Me and my mom were sitting on the couch. Regular day. It wasn't my birthday. It wasn't my brother's birthday. It wasn't Christmas. I think my brother and my dad went on like a camping trip, and we were just sitting there.
Okay.
And she's like, and the commercial came on. And you know, it zoomed in where it goes into the light on the Sega Dreamcast and Sonic and everybody's all in there dancing. And she looks over, she's like, you wanna go get that console? I'm like, you know I wanna go get that console. We went there, picked up Hydra Thunder with it. A few months later, got Shenmue. Still my favorite game and favorite console to this day.
Okay. So if you could share any advice with any upcoming YouTuber or anybody that want to get a channel started, what would your advice be to them?
Take it slow. There's, you know, a lot of people get into it thinking about, you know, the money, you know, what they could gain from getting a YouTube channel. When really, when you're making a channel, you need to figure out what you can give, what you can give to the viewer, to the community, and all the rest of that comes flowing in after that. So I would say take it slow, figure out what you want your channel to be, what you want people to get out of your channel, and then the rest will come naturally.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I want to thank you for interviewing with us, and check out his channel, guys. And we'll post links in our description, and definitely like and subscribe to his material because it is just amazing. Okay, that was Mystacles, guys. And if you haven't got a chance to check him out, he's a down-to-earth guy.
Yeah, one of my favorite part of that interview when he talked about his Dreamcast.
The man knew the date.
Yes.
9/9 of 99. That's how much that he cares about gaming, guys.
It brought back my memory playing House of the Dead.
I loved House of the Dead for the Dreamcast. That was our favorite, and we spent a lot of time on that game. We talk about it in prior shows too, and it's just it's fun. But let's get into our next one. So, one of my favorite YouTubers that I spend a lot of time watching, and he is just amazing. He's got this voice, and it just makes you want to listen to him. And, you know, props to him and everything that he has done in gaming. So, this is Jay Malone from SquarePegs. Hi, Jay.
Hi, how you doing?
All right. So, Jay, can you describe your channel and the content you make?
Sure. Yeah, I do retro and modern gaming. I try to look at things from a developer's perspective. I used to work in the industry. But I really just like having the opportunity to talk about the games I love because it's not the same old stuff. I like to talk about sports games. I talk about kind of weird, obscure games that people don't remember. So those are the things I do.
And it's definitely a good channel. I mean, I've checked it out myself, and it's a beautiful channel. And your voice, so smoothing, Jay.
Thank you.
How do you maintain a voice like that?
Lots of hot tea. No, it's just I was blessed with the vocal cords I have, I guess, and it's just. I just talk to people the way I'd want to be spoken to, so that's the way I do my videos.
So, Jay, have you reached any milestones or anything on your channel?
I'm almost at 9,000 subscribers right now.
9,000, that's
almost
a lot.
at 9,000. I'm about 20,000 views away from 1 million all time on my channel, so I'm getting close to some big ones. So.
Definitely. Jay, how many years have you been participating with Torg?
This is my second year. I was a media guest last year. I just covered the show for my channel, but this year they actually have me in as a YouTube guest with a booth and everything like that.
Okay. So. If you could recommend anything to do with Torg, what would it be?
Honestly, come out, meet the people. You know, it's an awesome opportunity to get some really cool stuff. There's great vendors here, but you're amongst your tribe. You know, I hate this phrase, but for lack of a better term, it's a safe space where you can talk about games that you love with people that are going to get into them just like you do. So
Definitely. So everybody always wants to know, if you could pick one video game console, why would that be? And what console would it be?
I think it would probably be the Sega Genesis. It's my favorite 16-bit console. It's the one I have the most fun collecting for, just because there's a ton of opportunity. There's so many Genesis games, and they're not super expensive. So that's the one I really get into, and it's fun to go back and just play games that I missed when I was younger. So yeah, I think the Genesis would be my pick.
Okay. So Jay, if you could give any advice to a new YouTuber coming up, what would that be and why?
Find your pace and stick to it. Don't compare yourself to someone that's been doing it for 15 to 20 years because you're never going to be there. You have to find what's right for you, the cadence that works for you, and you have to find your own voice and tell your story. Don't tell someone else's story.
Okay. So I'm Brian with Retro Trade. We're here with Jay Malone, and thank you, Jay, for the interview. No problem. And we appreciate it. And if you have not checked out Jay's channel, please do so. He has amazing content and very knowledgeable about gaming.
Thank you so much.
All right, Jay, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay, and that was Jay Malone from SquarePegs. An amazing guy, and so down to earth. And if you've not got a chance to check out his content, please do so. Please do so. And Jay, thanks for speaking with us. Thanks for interviewing with us. And in Wayne's World form, we're not worthy. We're not worthy. Jay, amazing guy, and thank you so much. And I can't say enough about Jay.
Yeah, me too.
So let's move into our next panelist, and it's GamerAhmer.
GamerAhmer.
And she was very, amazing too, and friendly. And if you've not got a chance to check out her stuff too, it'll be in the description below, like I've said before.
Yeah.
So let's get into her interview. Here with GamerAhmer.
Howdy, howdy.
Ahmer, can you describe your YouTube channel and the content you make?
Yes, so I would say that my YouTube channel is a little bit about mostly like retro gaming and stuff and all the crazy finds that I find out there. So I love all of those store displays, those standees, those kiosks, just those like hard to find items that were never for sale.
Right.
And then I love, picking up games, doing different reviews, and sometimes even playing them. So I just do a little bit of everything, mostly retro, but like newer as well. And I'm just, having fun with it.
Right. And we have seen GamerAhmer's reviews, and they are amazing. So, Gamer, have you ever gotten any milestones or achievements on your YouTube channel?
I mean, I hit over 10,000 subscribers, and then I was featured in a Hulu episode because they saw my YouTube channel and my, game room. So I was featured on the ABC News' Impact show by Nightline on Hulu. So I do have that, working for me. So that was definitely a fun time. Okay. They came out, they interviewed me, they toured the entire house and the game room. And it was just a really cool experience.
And that's a pretty big achievement. That really is. So, how many years have you been coming to Torg?
This is actually my first time here. So, this is my first time at Torg, but not my first time in Ohio. I've been to some of the other shows, and I'm having a blast.
Okay. Now, with you being around and seeing around, you recommend anything here at Torg?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much cool stuff. Not only do you have video game stuff, but there's toys. There's different things of nostalgia, so if you just enjoy a little bit of everything, I think you'll be able to find something here.
Okay. So, let's see, how do I want to say this? The fans always want to know, if you could pick one gaming console, what would it be and why?
So I'm a little bit biased because I grew up with the Nintendo 64. That was my first home console that my parents got me one year for the holidays. Even though I played on the Nintendo Entertainment System first at my cousin's, I still love my Jungle Green Nintendo 64 and all those amazing games like Super Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64, Fighting Force 64. I had a blast playing all those.
Definitely. And you've done reviews on them, haven't you?
Yeah, I talk about them pretty frequently on my channel and a lot of the shorts and stuff too.
Okay. So, Ahmer, if you could give any advice to a new YouTuber coming out, what would it be?
I'd say do what you love, talk about things that you really enjoy, just be passionate about it and stay consistent, because that's key.
Okay, so this has been Brian with Retro Trade, GamerAhmer. If you've not checked out her channel, please do so. Okay, GamerAhmer. So an amazing person, amazing content, and she loves all kinds of different retro games. She has a whole bunch of different content.
Oh, she loves the Turtles.
So she is a huge fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. She is a huge fan of store displays. And if you've just not watched her content, she shows a tour of her gaming room. And the Nintendo 64 she's a huge fan of.
Yes.
And speaking of Nintendo 64s, I got a nice pickup at Torg.
This is nice.
So a Japanese Nintendo 64. And what I like about this Nintendo 64 is the color display. Get a better shot of it for you guys. But if they had this black light looking N64, I can't imagine what this would have went for.
Yeah.
This would have been amazing. So definitely check out Ahmer's channel. And like I said, the description, there'll be a link in the description below. So yeah, definitely check her out, guys. She has great content, and she was just down to earth and very friendly.
Yeah.
So definitely another friend of Retro Trades. Thank you so much, Ahmer, for interviewing with us. And so, okay, the best for last. Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, Luigi, Waluigi. Yeah, Waluigi. I can't even pronounce half that stuff, but I'm going to throw it out there anyhow. But anyhow, he was a great guy. And we'll show you some pictures here we got with the cast. And it was an amazing time.
Yes.
And such down-to-earth people. Even for being as big as he is, he's so down-to-earth and he's so fun.
Yeah.
He has a lot of fun at these conventions, and you can tell.
Yeah.
But the one thing I got that I absolutely enjoyed to get, and it took me a little bit because, like I mentioned on some other shows, I wasn't sure if I was going to get this signed or not, but I ended up getting my CIB Mario 64 signed by Charles.
That's pretty awesome.
So it was an amazing time, and I mean,
I know it was a debate if you want to get it signed.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, but I ended up getting it signed because I mean I'm not selling it anything, so it was for me.
Yeah.
So I didn't get it personalized. I just got his signature on it, which was good. I mean, it really was. So I mean, we had a lot of fun at Torg 2023.
That was day one.
And that was just day one.
Yeah.
And you know, be on the lookout for day two.
Yes.
And day two is going to have such interviews on it as Retro Rob, and he's big on Facebook. We'll explain more in the shows. But Retro Rob, Game Closet, and the Immortal John Hancock. So that's just to name a few. That show's going to be amazing too, so definitely stay on the lookout for it. And if you guys enjoyed day one, please give us a like and a subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel. So with that being said, I'm Brian.
I'm Ron.
And this is Retro Trade.